Shalom, first and foremost. All praises, glory, honor goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the elder apostles at Great Millstone that taught us his truth. Salutation all Yakim pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on Eve once again, man. She's, Eve is such at a low level that she's even the butt of all jokes in the AI realm, man. So, hey, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna visit these hoes real soon, man. 'Cause that's what happens when you have, unwanted material. You just discard it, So, that's Eve in a nutshell. She's that unwanted material getting ready to be, or slated to be discarded, man. Because really no one wants this bitch, She's, at the bottom of the dating pool, but still proud as ever, even in her old age, So, let me play this clip and I'm going to get busy.
Hey, what the fuck can I get for you?
Can I have 20 McChickens and 9 large Cokes?
Damn, you got the biggest back of all the backs, fat ass.
This shit is so good.
Well, damn, bitch, you don't have to inhale the food like that. Hey, big back fry eating motherfuckers, I just got off work and now I'm here trying to figure out what to eat.
Nobody cares.
Bitch, fuck you too. Sorry, I'm back. Big back fry eating motherfuckers. I don't know what that was all about. I just put my hands on some women and clocked. I don't give a fuck. Oh my fucking God, what the fuck? Walmart playing with my damn money. Because why the fuck I buy 3 things and my total was $300? Like, what the fuck? My fat ass manager gave me a raise. I'm finna be outside this summer.
Can I be your sugar daddy?
What's with y'all old motherfuckers interrupting my vlog? Bye. Hell nah. Is that the bitch that tried to fight me in high school? Hey, bitch, don't walk away. You Dora the Explorer ass bitch.
Yeah,
So you want a Happy Meal?
What a Sprite.
Okay, what fucking Happy Meal? Is your brain out to order? Yo, dumbass, act like I know what fucking Happy Meal you want, sir. Use your brain.
Yeah, so this is Eve in a nutshell, man. I mean, the guy that created this, on his Twitter page or whatever, the guy that created this, he looks like either a so-called black or Hispanic man, so you can't really say, oh, that's racist, that's this, that's that. Well, he has a decent Twitter. I may have to follow him. And, Patriot, so this guy's bugged out. Patriot, citizen, journalist, songwriter, rapper. It must be, oh, he's from Baltimore. Okay, so he's more than likely like a Reubenite. Baltimore got a lot of Reuben out there, man. All right. But that AI is the black woman to a T, man, And the scriptures talk about it. It's like I said, she's loud, combative, She thinks the whole world revolves around her, because that's that Gardanian pact between her and Esau, man, And Esau delivered, man, gave this bitch Section 8 welfare, WIC, jobs. Because you got 2 versions of Eve. You got her, the loud ratchet one, right? I'm just going to I'm not talking about you sisters out there, but this is in general. You got 2 versions of that bitch. You got her, the little ratchet, little struggling, welfare recipient, hood bitch. And then you got your corporate nigga woman, The corporate nigga woman, she's the one that adores Esau. You know what I'm saying? But, she put on that soft, pleasant voice. She's like the Halle Berry when she gets, and them white collar meetings, which she's getting pushed out of that too. With Trump ending DEI and all these different programs, she's getting pushed out of that too. And plus, majority of white collar jobs gonna get replaced by AI anyway. All right, if not all of them, because we're in that time, man. This is Proverbs 7 and 11. She is loud and stubborn. Hey, man, what did that AI? Which the AI is really a demon. What did that depict, man? A loud, stubborn, evil, ratchet, black bitch, man. Which, you know, hey, me personally, I don't deal with them hoes, man. You know, just get you a Northern Tribe woman or get you a Moabite looking woman, you know what I'm saying? If you want peace. You know, it's all these women are wicked, but you don't want to hear that loud, masculine tone. Get you a non-BW, you know, because that's a masculine, evil, abominable bitch, man. I mean, who wants to wake up to that voice every morning? Like, oh yeah, but there's one thing the AI missed. The AI missed the tattoos, uh, the umbrellas, you know, and so forth, man. You know, so that would be a few of the accessories they missed that they need to add for the next one. It says her feet abide not in her house, so she ain't never home, man. She always out chasing ride, man. You know, jumping from one ride to the next, man. All right. Because really, I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, of course, the Lord, you know, certain times you don't want brothers dealing with women, but it shouldn't really be a brother saying, man, you know, they can't get no box. Because, hey, man, you got all, you know, the so-called black woman give up the box to any goddamn body. You got so-called black women that give up the box easy. And then you got old bitches. Like, let's just say old bitches 35 and up. You know what I'm saying? They easy as hell, too. All right. It says her feet abide not in her house, so she's never home, man. She's always out happy hour, brunch, mimosas. I was doing another video. I was like, yeah, what's that orange drink called? It's like orange juice and champagne mixed. Yeah, mimosas and shit. Brunch. You know, karaoke night. You know, see, you everywhere you go, you see the nigga woman. And then you got, you know, I don't blame them devils when certain of you nigga women come into the establishment and devils get up and leave, man. Right in front of you. Because they know, like, you're a haven of witchcraft and demons and abominable diets. You know, nigga woman eating clams and oysters, shellfish, shrimps, lobsters. Hey, it's Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she had found a fountain. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, you know, really shouldn't be no brother saying you can't get boxed because this nigga woman be slanging box. Like, you know, these 230 niggas slang drugs on the corner. You know, that's how these bitches slang box. You ain't gotta take them out on a date. I remember one time this one nigga woman, you know, I used to do it. She was actually cool though. Like, she ain't really give me no problem. It was just, I guess, you know, we just broke off communicate. You know how it is. You just popping a bitch. And it don't really, like, lead to anything. You just popping it. And, like, probably, like, every weekend for, like, you know, a few months straight. 3, 4, 5 months. Whatever, right? And then y'all just break communication. You just hit the bitch up one day. She don't pick up the phone. Then you hit her up. Then you hit her up again. She don't pick up the phone. So you're like, fuck it. Okay, she must got a nigga that's taking her more serious than what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So you just let it be. But I remember, like, when I first met her, I think I took her to Outback. You know, she's cool. She had a nice little frame on and everything. I took her to Outback, and I was like, yeah, what's good? Let's take it back to the crib. She's like, hell yeah, okay. You know, she was just with it. She was with it. Like, you know, she's from DC, of course. She was with it, so I was like, damn, I probably didn't even have to take her on a date. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I probably ain't even have to take her to a date because she was just ready. you know. And that's how these Eves get down, man. She'll open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when you have found a fountain and drink of every water near her by every hedge. Will she sit down and open her quiver, her box, against every arrow, against every rod, man. 'Cause these bitches, trust me, man. Man, that's why you Jakes out there, you need to get out of that. Yeah, I'm King Kong rod, nigga. I'm this, I got all, I got a 10-pack for the hoe. I got a 12-pack rod for her. Nah, man. Like, look, these bitches done had rods bigger than your rods. Medium rods, little rod. They done had every type of rod in them, man. Every shape rod you could think of has been in these hoes, man. So don't get too caught up in your sexual prowess. Because even though, of course, we Jake, you pop on a woman good, but still, man, at the end of the day, these women, they don't care about that. They really care about control, man. Because that's what, really that's what, I fucking lost my bracelet again. But really, that's what Esau gave them in the garden, man. That knowledge of wickedness, man. And that's a wickedness is for a woman to be over a man in this society. And then when you see them Eves in that AI clip, low budget bitches, they act like that. Why? Because they didn't have a father in their life, man, or a real man. Because you got certain dads, they're not real fathers. They was just there to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, and that's it. They are basically a sponsor, a trick. They basically just tricking for the whole household, man. Not real dads. They don't put their foot down. They don't command respect. Right? So this is what, a real woman is. A silent and loving woman is the gift of the Lord. That's been a nigga woman ain't silent and loving. Everything they loud, boisterous, full of hate. Hate speech. Want to fight all the time. You gotta watch a bitch that just, they go out looking for fights. Can't no one tell them nothing. And there's nothing so much worth a mind as a mind well instructed. Let me get this right here. 'Cause here it is in 2025. Right? It says, Ecclesiastes 25 and 22, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach, much shame. This is a dog. Scripture says a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, man. But here in this modern time, these women have many husbands, or if they don't have husbands, they just straight up dyking, And they still have this trait. They're full of anger, Let's look up impudence. You could probably just go in a regular dictionary, and find out the meaning of impudence. Rude, not showing respect. All these traits of the so-called black woman, man. She's masculine energy as hell, I'm not, nah, man. I remember one time I was at the job, like, what was it? A couple of days ago. Just making a little light mockery and shit of this bitch. She, so-called white woman, was trying to cross her, and so-called black woman was kind of in her way. And I was like, I told her, I was like, yeah, you always in somebody's way. And she's like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, whoa. I'm at the working life, so I can't really, like, oh, you can't talk to me like that, but you know what I'm saying? So, but I was like, okay, yeah, that's why I I ain't never take it nowhere because she wanted me to take it somewhere with her, through the spirit. And then when she hit that, oh shut up, that's when I knew. I was like, okay. Plus she a single mother, tatted up. She got a fat ass though. I ain't gonna hold you. The ass on that joint heavy, but that ain't enough, man. She got the blonde weave, wig, whatever she got on, or if that's her real hair, I don't know what it is. The orange blonde hair and shit. But like I said, through the spirit, there's some ratchetness with her. And at my age, I ain't dealing with that shit, that ratchet shit. Alright, so hold on. So, man, hey, man, the Lord's gonna really bring this Jacob's trouble to you wicked woman. This majority of 2/3 of women, even though you got niggas that's gonna die too. But the overwhelmingly majority, because I think it's 10 or 15, 20 women to one man. I really want to say it's 20 women to one man. Because when I was in college, I remember it being like 30 people in the class, and there's only me and another dude in it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say it's like 20 women to one man, because you got hella sodomites niggas out here, niggas locked up, and so forth, man. That's why what they say, 80% of the women sleep with only like 20% of the men. They call it the 80-20 rule. This shit ain't hard to get these hoes. Just carry yourself with some type of dignity, some type of aura, and they'll just come your way. You ain't really gotta go looking for them. They'll just come to you. But yeah, just stay away from that dirty trifling. Even if certain brothers, they may get the harlots or whatever. Like, don't even deal with the nigga woman harlot, man. I'm gonna just keep it at that, man. Because they got the most diseases. They got the most whatever negative traits you can think of, man. They the most rude. Emptiness goes into rude, man. The nigga woman is rude as hell. And certain brothers, you like dealing with the red bone, yellow bone nigga woman, little caramel, little Eves and shit. Make sure her mom's a so-called white woman, so that way she got some type of dignity. Because the scriptures say, as is the mother, so is the daughter. Or you dealing with you may be dealing with a Latina chick. Make sure the mom is so-called Latino. You know what I'm saying? But it's all fucked up now, because the modern day woman is raised by the new age Latina woman. New age Latina woman is just as wicked as a nigga woman, man. So, just use discretion, man. Scriptures say, man, you deal with her with wisdom, roughly paraphrasing. Just vet the bitch, ask her a few questions. You see her with multiple tattoos, hella piercings, you should already know what category to put her in, man. Just put her in the category of concubine material. Don't take her seriously. I'm gonna end it there. Till next time. Shalom.